Yo, what's going on with it once again, ladies and gentlemen, bros, women, fanboys and fangirls, and of course, otakus, Nikki, communities out there. Is the one, the only, of course, Mr. Nintendo Sony Free 2011 came in with Wolverine. Of course, you guys in rest intros and outros towards the channel. I'm on Twitter, Instagram, all their good stuff. And today, actually not even today, I know it happened a couple days ago, but this news is going to be very late like it normally is. I'm rarely ever on time in the news. Usually it's like 3 or 4 days late. I'll be on the news. Not I'll be in the news. I'll be on top of certain things, certain aspects and certain segments. I'll be vlogging about. That goes my age. Yeah, shows you how old I am. Because I'm going to be 30 next year. I'm going to be like, when it comes to internet years, that's probably like 80, 85 years old. Right now, like internet years, mid-late 20s is like being, I don't know, 65, 70 internet years, I guess. Anyways, without further ado, let's begin. Man, I did say before, I've been saying it for a while, I'm not going to do anything Fortnite news related because, I could give a rat's ass about that franchise. Granted, I do play a little bit of PUBG here and there, usually on the weekends, which I'm going to do later on tonight. But I'm done either uploading this video later on Sunday, because I'm doing this a Sunday afternoon, beautiful Sunday right now. It's gorgeous. Gorgeous as hell. That's why I like about doing these Chat and Breeze vlogs with you guys, man. So yeah, other than that, my friends, man, lots of crazy things about Fortnite. I'm telling you, man, Fortnite. It is just a crazy freaking world that we live in. Anyways, as far as that goes, Alphonso, if any people remember him from the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, the dude from Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, man. I remember when I was a 90s kid, way back in the day, when I was a 90s kid, man. Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, Will Smith and all them, like, they were like the coolest people on the planet to me, man. When I was growing up as a kid, granted, I'm gonna be 30 pretty soon, but, man, him and his Carlson dance, man. I used to like it when he used to do the little like that. It was some really, really cool stuff, man, back in the day. I loved it. I was so addicted to it. As a little 7, 8-year-old little me way back then, in the 90s, it was the best. I was super addicted to it. One of the very few live action shows I'd even watch. Next to that one, Alex Mack, the All That show. What else was on there? Sabrina the Teenage Witch. Not like the new modern day one that they came out with Netflix a couple months ago. Not that one. But at the same time, man, oh man, this is the world we live in. We're almost in 2019, and we're saying goodbye to 2018 pretty soon, in less than 2 weeks. And to be honest with you, it's a little frightening. I feel like 2019 is going to be the 2020 as far as technology and smartphone, like high engineering and 5G shit goes. It's pretty much going to be 2020 at this point. I'm not trying to sound like a doom and gloom or any of those guys, but still, it's happening. But let's get back to this video game news, because this still is video game and anime news. And you guys do not know, I did post this, not posted, but like, I found some like Dragon Ball Super news about Trunks, him giving the finger and like the flip off like this. That's going to be gone. And it's weird because I just heard the day before this on Tokyo Source's channel, is him and Chibi Reviews, like I always do say before. I don't get it from Anime News Network or anywhere on Twitter, where I get my anime manga news from. I'll get it from those two guys. Really, really kick ass, some anime tubers out there, Annie-tubers. Let me get my drink really quick. Anyways, as far as that goes, man. Sorry if I'm getting real tired. Well, some old senior citizen dude I got out the car there earlier. But anyways, so I said what's up to him. I don't even know if I could even focus and concentrate. I'll do that Dragon Ball Super thing in a minute. You can probably skip the first 5 minutes of this video if you truly want to. So there's that. Anyways, Alphonso Ribeiro is suing the creators of Fortnite video game. He's stealing his Carlson dance from the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air sitcom. And if you don't believe me, there it goes. There it is right there, friends. This is some pretty wild ass stuff, but this is the world that we live in. Hold on one second. Look, he's almost copying almost every single one of his moves. I could kind of sort of see it, but at the same time, you know, doesn't want to make me a hater or a bastard for Fortnite not liking it and shit. There's other reasons why I don't like it either. Anyways, yeah, let's jump and hop into it because, man, we got some stuff to talk about here. It says Alphonso Ribeiro. I'm only going to read half of the article. I'm not going to read the whole thing. Sweet moves are not up for the taking. The actor and television personality 47 is suing the makers of Fortnite and the video game for stealing his dance they created, playing the Carlton dance. Carlton Banks in the 90s sitcom Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. A suit was filed that Epic Games was in development for the popular multiplayer online. Now look at this thing right here. If you don't believe me, there's the video right here. It's some pretty wild stuff, man. Honestly, it is. Alright, some fucking bullshit commercial, but I didn't know it was gonna get that big. Apologies. Alright, there it goes. They're showing the comparison of it. That part I kind of don't really see him stealing the dance right there when he's snapping the clock. That one right there. That's the part where I see, like, yeah, I could see him, like, doing, like, some copyright claim or a strike or, like, doing a DMCA act on, like, him suing, filing a lawsuit in there in Fortnite. Those parts, yeah, those are very, very similar. That one I can see that shit happening. Other than that, people, you hear a car, motor car, in a second, so I gotta be fucking goddamn quiet for a minute. Anyways, gets back to business. Oh my god, this shit is hilarious. And you see his little, like, frame right there. Stepping out, it says Ribeiro, hopefully I'm saying that right. Ribeiro claims that the video game includes a new dance for its characters called the Fresh Emote on January 2nd, 2018. This was a while ago. I didn't know he sued them a long ass time ago. Like, that was just a couple days ago when this news was breaking out. I guess I was wrong. Can't believe everything you say. And for my younger audience out there, can't believe everything you say, my friends. Hold on one second. Yeah, never mind. I was just checking the battery, see how much I had left. 39%. This thing is sucking a lot of juice out of my battery, my lithium battery. Let's keep it going. January 2nd, 2018 is the carbon copy of Carlton. Ribeiro claims that the video game included a new dance move for its character called the Fresh Prince emote, like I just said. Carbon copy of the famous move they came up with for Will Smith's vehicle. The hilarious choreographer includes his arms from being swung widely back and forth as he shuffles his feet in 2 steps. I can't believe this shit's happening, man. Some really, really funny stuff. That's the fucked up world we live in, but it's hilarious, man. It's good stuff. This says the computer graphic, I might have like skipped that part, whatever. Computer graphic character for the video game does a spot on impression. I wouldn't say spot on, but yeah, overall thoughts, views, and opinions. Hey, if he wins the case, he wins the case, and if not, it is what it is. Because I mean, this dude barely been relevant for the longest time. I think the only thing I know he does, even though granted I don't really watch like TV very much, but once in a while when I hang out with my parents' place every like 3 to 6 months, then I'll see them watch America's Funniest Home Videos. So I'm surprised that shit's even around. And then again, you got to keep in mind, not to give out too much private personal information. They're like mid-late 50s, almost 60s pretty soon. So yeah, they're still old school TV people. So yeah, obviously they don't really like the internet too much. They only, not watch or listen to it. They only use the internet on their phone very few times. Anyways, whew, holy shit, man. Like I said before, I'll say it again. If Epic Games does end up losing this case and Alphonso Ribeiro ends up, aka Mr. Carlton Banks from Will Smith, Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, 90s star, back in the day. If he ends up winning this case, I will be extremely shocked. I'll be very, I'll be lifting my freaking hands up like, how in the hell did this happen? I mean, Epic Games, they're like on top of the world with Fortnite. They've been on top of the world with this since last year. I think it was what, August, September of last year, 2017, when it was released. And it was still a free-to-play game. So you have that to consider. Keep in mind that like all the stuff that they buy, you know, granted you could call all those skins and custom DLC designs and all that stuff, like, you know, oh, you still got to pay real life money for that. I wouldn't say it's really microtransaction per se. It's like in a whole different league of its own. You can still play all the shit for free. You just got to pay like either in-game money. I think they still got in-game money for Fortnite. Correct me if I'm wrong on that, because I really don't give a shit about that game and I don't play it. And congrats to anyone else that really, really likes it. But yeah, that's all I got to say about the Alphonso Ribeiro one. I'll leave the link to this one in the description box over here on the Blast. They kind of like said a few of the same things here, but I like how they did their little like picture frame. Whoever set up this like picture thumbnail sort of advertisement for him talking about Mr. Alphonso Ribeiro for suing Fortnite and Epic Games because they stole his little like jingle dance. I would do it if I had like a selfie stick, then I'd be able to do it. Oh man, because I have done that a few times. Man, when I'm off YouTube and stuff, when I'm hanging with my roommates, I did it about 3, maybe 4 years ago, the last time I did it. It was a really, really big meme at the time. I think it was like 2012, maybe 2014, when it was starting to catch up more like attention from the internet. It was a real, real funny ass dance. A lot of people already know what it is. If any people do not know what it is, I'll show you a few examples of this guy right here. Him doing the little Fortnite dance, if most of you guys seen it. Oh man, that's hilarious. He was doing that shit way before Fortnite was around. I could see why he's extremely upset and angry as fuck. Why like Epic Games kind of sort of stole his thing. And the one where he's doing that little like jingle or whatever, I could see him like getting upset at that per se. And this man, his relevancy is not as strong as it used to be. He might have his little like old ass cable TV platform like America's Funniest Home Videos, or AFV as they're starting to call it. And then yeah, he does like post a few like video clips from YouTube about people doing like epic fails from like the late 2000s, early 2010s. I can see why it could kind of sort of be relevant, but at the same time, his relevancy to me personally, that's gone now. I always remember him as when I was a 90s kid growing up, but not anymore. He's pretty much dead to me as far as the character, how he plays goes. And he makes a lot of really shitty, cheesy ass design. I watched like 1 or 2 episodes when I was like hanging with my parents' place before. It's kind of, it's not garbage per se. It's a little bit cheesy. He lost a lot of his like happiness and excitement a while ago. I'm being real with you guys. All right, so yeah, let's get to this news right here. Trunks. Oh man, him flipping off the finger, man. I'm only gonna read a little bit of this because I might go in a little bit of a rant on this. So yeah, it says new Dragon Ball Blu-ray collection draws Eerie for censorship. Never heard of Eerie. So it says the Dragon Ball franchise. Whoa, I don't know why that happened. Franchise is no stranger to censorship, as various elements over the years have been tweaked either when the series was brought up over to the United States, but that's been completely changing in recent years for now, so that the series, as its producer Japan, is readily available to those outside of the territories. That's what makes this the latest bit of censorship in the Japanese Blu-ray DVD release of Dragon Ball Z film Bio Broly all the weirder. Oh, so this is way before the Broly Super Saiyan movie was around. I know he's supposed to be making like some sort of small appearance for the Broly movie that comes out this month. Or I think it already came out this month in December. I think it was like December 8th or 10th of this year. Over here in the United States, we don't get it till like January, I think 8th or the 15th. So there's going to be a little bit of waiting for us here in the States if we want to like see it in our beautiful big ass 1080p like IMAX theaters. I am going to see that shit at my IMAX theaters, by the way. I'm not forgotten at all, period. So yeah, there goes a little bit of a difference, the different correlations and the different settings of what Trunks looks like. He's just putting up a little fist like this, and then the other one he's doing like this. It's crazy, but it's true. But anyways, yeah, overall thoughts, views, and opinions on that, to be honest with you. Holy shit, man. I didn't even know this was a thing. it pisses me the fuck off a little bit, but at the same time it doesn't. I can understand, and I did write this on my comment section, not my comment section, myself on Tokyo Source's comment. I was going to do a Chat and Breeze vlog video about it today. I'm not even like shocked at all, because I remember in Dragon Ball Z Kai, there was a shitload of censorship when it came to violence and graphic nudity and blood and all that. So unfortunately, this isn't the first time, or the first rodeo that we get as far as censorship goes for not even just the Dragon Ball Z, the original Dragon Ball Z anime. And then like when they switched it to Dragon Ball Z Kai, I could see all the differences they made. A lot of the voice actors were different. There was a lot less blood and gore. It was like 1 or 2 characters that were completely taken out from the original Dragon Ball Z series. I remember this very, very prevalently well. I remember that shit like it was yesterday. And it was a little bit of a bitch. It's a bit of a big pill to swallow of pain and agony. But at the same time, I can see why they did it. I see why Funimation and I guess Toei Animations, I'm not sure which one of the Japanese anime companies that owns, I know they both own Dragon Ball Super obviously, but I'm not sure which one of the ones decided to make that final executive decision. Why they had to do the censorship, it is what it is, ain't what it ain't. You know what? They're entitled to do whatever they want in their company. They're the CEO, billionaire managers, especially Akira Toriyama and his crew. They could do it exactly whatever the heck they want. They could switch and change Dragon Ball series, the franchise, anime franchise, as much as they want. He has the ownership, he has the leadership. That's his baby that he created way back, what, the late 80s and the 90s? He can do whatever the heck he wants with it. Granted, times change, different countries have different ways and different methods of like thinking. So there's that. So overall thoughts, views, and opinions on that, again, let me go back to that, because I get it. There's a lot more younger generations, especially when it comes to a lot of English-speaking countries like Canada over here in the West, the United States, out here in America, and a lot of like English-speaking countries over there in Europe. I can see why they want a huge-ass censorship, because, you know, they don't want a little kid doing this or whatever, giving the finger and all that shit, telling them to fuck off. That's what it usually means. Because I remember as a 90s kid, that was a really huge no-no. I don't know, nowadays, it's still not really culturally accepting. It's like I said before in my comment section below. Oh my God. Like over there, I guess in Japan and Australia, giving the finger or saying the word cunt, that's not a really big deal out there. Especially out there in Australia, which I do watch a lot of Aussie YouTubers out there. I have said it before in the past. In my older videos, I have said it. I'm still bringing it up now. Saying the word cunt over there doesn't get in trouble. You say that shit out here, you say that to a woman, cunt, that's like saying the N-word out here. It's a huge ass freaking no-no. You cannot say that at all, period. Point blank, period. You say that shit and you're gonna get slapped in the face, or you might get, might decease, or you might die from, you know, really messed up weapons, which I can't say the G word. You might get a shot or whatever, or saying that word to a woman. That's how extremely toxic and how extremely bad and hugely taboo that word cunt, and, you know, it's as bad as the N-word out here. Can't really say that out here because it's extremely bad. That being said, that's all I gotta say for now. And as far as Trunks goes, hey, it's cool as hell. He was my second favorite character, especially Future Trunks in the original Cell Game Saga. That was my favorite reincarnation of Trunks compared to all the other ones. In Dragon Ball GT, I wasn't a big fan of him. And then, like, in Dragon Ball Super, he was still pretty kick-ass. He was still able to do Energy Blast and Kai Blast and all these other, like, different, like, fighting styles. He was still able to go Super Saiyan, too. So I still loved him in Dragon Ball Super just as much as I loved him in the Cell Game Saga in the original Dragon Ball Z series. So there's that. And if any of you guys are still around, I don't know, maybe Monday I'll probably do, like, a final thing about 2018, what I want to do for 2019. Because I'm going to be hitting the big 3-0. Be hitting my 30s next year, so a lot more of a bigger step in maturity compared to how I was in my 20s, which I will be leaving pretty soon in a couple weeks. Crazy as fuck to believe. Or next year, January 29th. The best part of it, I'm definitely buying the Kingdom Hearts 3 thing. I'm doing a lot more Pokemon Go Hub like news like I did before, so stay on the lookout for that. And with that being said, that's it. That's all I gotta say for now. I'm done here. Censorship is a bitch sometimes, but sometimes it is needed. It's the first time I'm a little bit upset about it. It got my blood flowing a little bit, but it didn't make me heated or extremely triggered and very upset and angry about it. I was actually okay with it for once. I can see why they did that for Japan, because like I said before, Over there, it doesn't matter. Maybe they have a whole bunch of culturally other offensive things out there, like brownface and blackface, like here in the United States. That's a big thing. That's a huge no-no out here too. And then again, you get the stuff like thought police and all this other like freedom of speech that gets taken away. Not gonna get into that. That might be for a future separate video. I probably do. I'm BitChute, so stay on the lookout for that. And that's it. Links to the description box down below to the full video, and links to the information I got the anime news from down below, and that's it. Peace out once again, ladies and gentlemen, bros, women, fanboys, and fangirls. And as always, talkers, Nicky, Money's out there. I'll see you when I see you. You guys have a good day, have a good night, wherever you're at in the world out there. Don't drink smoke at the same time. Don't do direct low. Stay tuned for more future content on this channel, including anime, manga news, internet news, video gaming industry news, and internet news. And that's it. Take it easy, stay safe. Peace out. I'm like sauerkraut, late and bye. I'll see you on the flip side. Take it easy. I'm gone. I'm out. See you guys soon. And yeah, take it easy. Stay tuned for more future videos and content and vlogs on this channel. And I'll talk to you guys into the very near or far future. Later. And Merry early Christmas, Happy New Year, and Happy early 2019. Later. See you soon, and I'm gone.